Hello everybody, this is Jeff Mendillo, amateur model builder from Jacksonville, Florida. I have in front of me my latest project, which is a B24 Liberator heavy bomber from WWII. More than 19,000 of these planes were built, and they were very successful, used in all aspects of World War II by various different members of the Allied forces, used in all theaters of war. A very, very successful airplane built by Consolidated Aircraft out of San Diego, California, USA. And this is the second one of these that I've built. I think I did a much better job on this one than I did on some of my previous models. This one has a little bit of a different paint scheme, because I'm going to model it after a B24J called Witchcraft, which you don't see a lot about. But believe it or not, Witchcraft was credited with more than 130 successful missions. Not necessarily that they hit their target, but they came back and they landed on the runway with all crew members alive, which is a lot to be said. This particular model does come with two examples that you can use for the paint scheme. One of them is Fighting Sam. The other one is Jerks Natural. These are the decals that come with the model. Like I said, I'm going to try and model this after Witchcraft. Interestingly enough, Witchcraft still flies today due to the efforts of the Collings Foundation out of Stowe, Massachusetts. So if you ever have an opportunity to see this plane or even fly in it, I suggest you do that, because it's awesome. And my heart goes out to all of the servicemen and women in World War II, not only in the bomber groups, but throughout the entire Allied forces that gave their lives for our freedom. That means something. It means a lot to me. So, gone, but never forgotten. And each time I build a model like this, I try and research the particular airplane, how many crews there were, and what happened to the plane. Was it shot down? Did they give the ultimate sacrifice, their lives for our freedom? Like I said, one interesting thing about the Witchcraft, not only that it's still flying today, but they would always put the names of the crew members that are currently flying the plane somewhere on the plane, and that's to me that's awesome. It was not a difficult model to build. It's built by Revell. I did a pretty good job. All the propellers spin, all the turrets turn, all the machine guns move like they should. It looks pretty good. There's the telltale paint scheme that was used by the particular bomber group that Witchcraft was in. I don't have decals for Witchcraft. I'm going to either have to hand paint it, or I'm going to have to make my own decals, which I'm not sure how that's done, but hopefully I'll figure it out. If anybody has any interest or any information or interest in Witchcraft, then please let me know at jeff.mendillo@gmail.com. That's jeff.mendillo@gmail.com. I'm interested in learning as much as I can about Witchcraft. The plane turned out pretty good. I think it was about $40 to buy it. It took me about a month on and off to build it, because this is not all I do. But it was a joy, and I'm still not finished yet. Now I have to paint the right schemes and the decals, and I use my trusty old group of tools, paints, thinner, snips and pliers, sharp scissors, an X-Acto knife. I can't say how important it is to have a good X-Acto knife. And you know, in terms of glue, I can't say enough about this particular type of glue. It goes on clear. It's very forgiving. If you get some on a windshield or a piece of glass or something like that, it doesn't look as bad as the normal tester's glue, but still, that's a very strong glue. So I appreciate you guys watching all these videos that I do. You know, it's enjoyable, it's therapeutic for me, and you know, God bless all the servicemen and women that gave their lives for our freedom today, never to be forgotten. Thank you for watching.